Man, I am just so overwhelmed by the amount of books about literally everything that I want to learn. Not just about everything that exists, but about the things that I'm actually interested about. There's still just way too many books that I will never be able to read in my whole lifetime. So how do we fix that? It was a painful process of discovering this one sentence about myself, okay? I said to myself, do not read. Search. Period. Don't read. Search. Searching for answers when you actually need them is way better and more proactive for you to become a better person. Otherwise, you are just gonna be reading out there thinking that you're making progress, but reading is mostly passive. And I've read, this is so fucking weird and fucking so... Oh my god. When I think about this, I cringe. 10 years ago, I was reading books about startups. I had no intention. Keep in mind, I had no intention ever of starting a startup. But I was reading it because I thought that's what I should do. That's what I should do to make progress. I should be aware of how to start a startup. And I was like, what? Now that I think about it, why? Why? That was not the answers that I needed at that point of my life. But I was reading it as a way to procrastinate on actually finding the real answers. Because, listen to me, if you give me a book and you say, read this cover to cover, that's just so freeing, man. That's just so freeing. I'm like, I know exactly what to do. But if you give me a book and you say to me, find five insights that can help you in your life right now, I will be so overwhelmed that I'm gonna want to cry. But still, this is the way to read non-fiction books. Of course, fiction books, yes, you can read them cover to cover. As a matter of fact, I have a beautiful book right here that I'm reading cover to cover. I know the whole story, but I'm still reading it. I'm still reading it because I enjoy the experience of reading a cover to cover. But non-fiction books, god damn it, they're just so much more difficult to read when you think about it this way. You have to search for the answers and you have to be proactive. This is a proactive way of reading. This is not a passive way of reading of cover to cover. So, do not read, search. This is the sentence that actually saved me from reading useless information, even though I'm very interested about it. Well, not that interested. Now that I think about startups, I never wanted startups. SaaS companies, which means software as a service, for those who don't know. Like software company, I never wanted that. Why was I reading that? Why was I reading that shit?